Welcome! Today we're going to explore the sampler in Soundtrap. Let's start off by choosing a music project. Now there's a few ways to get to the Soundtrap Sampler. The first way is on the left-hand side, selecting Add New Track. Now at the bottom of this pop-up, you're going to see Sampler. I'm going to choose that. So now you have an option to either import an audio file that's less than 30 seconds, or search our loop library, which is the other way to get into the sampler. So I can search through all of our one-shots, and if there's something I like, I can press the plus button and choose Open in Sampler. Now, I actually have a recording that I've uploaded a while ago that I'm going to use. It's two cats meowing. I'm going to choose Open in Sampler. And now this is the sampler. So I have two cats meowing. I'm going to play it for you just to hear kind of an original-ish version. So two cats meowing. Now the first thing I'm going to do is shorten this so that we can hear one cat meowing. So I've shortened it. I'm going to zoom in so I can see it a little clearer. So I've shortened it just to this little bit, just to the beginning where the cat starts to meow. And now I'll play it. So now it's like an instrument. Now it's a little quiet, so I'm actually going to go to the right and increase the gain. That makes it a little stronger. Much better. So that's something you can do. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to fade in and out so that it sounds a little clearer. It sounds like an actual instrument rather than a cat meowing. If you didn't know this was a cat, you'd be really surprised. The other thing I want to do is actually now look at the second cat meow. So I'm going to zoom out and move my thing over here. And here we have the cat is kind of meowing, going from one higher note to a lower note. Now, the cool thing that you can do is you can loop the end. So at the bottom here, I'll select loop, and I'm going to change it to the end. So now the cat's kind of doing opera, but it's looping that last little bit over and over again. And you can make that longer if you want. It's kind of a unique thing. You can make it shorter and faster, but I'm going to keep it here. The next cool thing on the right, these are kind of the modes we have. You can change the way this all sounds. So you can increase the attack, and what that does is it kind of makes it a slow to start, right? It's a little quieter at the beginning, the attack isn't as strong, and it leads you into the next second part of that loop. Another thing you can do is change the release. So what that does is once you finish releasing the note, it continues to play. I really love that sound. If it wasn't for showing you how to use the sampler, I would put that into my project. The next thing I want to show is legato and monophonic. So essentially these are ways where you can add glide. I like to do it on legato. Glide is really cool because you can go from one note to the next and you can kind of hear it move up. So I'm going to try. Very fun. As you can see, that release is still really high up. So once I let go of this note, it continues. And again, I love that sound, so I'm going to keep it. Let's try going down. So those are some really, really cool things that you can do with the sampler. Definitely try out every mode, try out different parts of your loop, and see what you can do with it. Soundtrap is easy to use, but we also have really impressive tools like our sampler to make music your own.